It was one of our announcers. He always said that you make your money here. Jim Ross. Yeah, Jim Ross. Good old JR, man. You make your money here. We had talked a little bit, beforehand, even when I wanted to go on film, about going into it. And, it's a very hard transition. And you're already under a microscope because people, for one, they label you. But then they also, everybody will look for every excuse, every reason they can to be negative about what you're doing. And you're just another big muscle head trying to be an actor. You just want to be a movie star. But also, and he put it just in the perfect way, because I was really finding it hard. I always thought it was amazing that he was actually able to go from film to wrestling, to film to wrestling, to film to wrestling. And he described it as quicksand. He said, man, especially with the company, because WWE, they're very controlling. They're not the easiest company to deal with. And he was like, it's quicksand, man. He said, don't get caught in the quicksand. You're not trapped here, man. You have to be strong. You have to, stand your ground. And if this is what you want to do, you have to make them know, make it known that this is what you're going to do, and you're not going to deviate from that plan. Not going to be flexible about it. This is what my short stint with the WWE. I said, this is how long I can stay. I can't stay any longer because I've got these other obligations. So butting heads with the company, I just constantly was butting heads with them creatively, which is something we talked about well beforehand, and I was promised things that weren't delivered to me, because I really, for one, I didn't want to go back as a babyface. I said, it's not going to work, man. They don't want to see me as a babyface. They're going to be, nobody wants to see Batista as a babyface. I'm the worst babyface ever, but I'm a good heel. I know how to be a heel. I'm comfortable with being a heel, and the fans want me to be a heel.
Yeah.
But they tried to shove me down everybody. They rebel. They know what you're trying to do. You're being shoved down their throat. They're not idiots,
yeah.
And they don't like it. They don't want it. So it just makes them rebel more, and then it just became a state of confusion where they didn't know what to do with me. So they just sent me out every week regurgitating the same crap. And it was just horrible. And it was after I'd finally been there for a few months where I finally just started to find my niche. They kind of let me go with what my strengths were.
Yeah.
When people started reacting to me in a good way, in a positive way. But then I had to go. Then I had to go and fulfill my obligations with Marvel, and it just kind of. In the day, I love WWE. I wouldn't wrestle, and I've proven that I wouldn't wrestle anywhere else. I feel like wrestling anywhere else is a step down. I love the company, and I will always be appreciative for what they've done for me. And I would love to go back. It's just they're really hard to deal with. And also, right now, my passion is acting. I just love it. So I'm pursuing it. But if the opportunity comes up, and there will be a little bit more flexible with me as far as creative, I'd love to. But I'd also, when I said I would do this, and I would do it in a heartbeat without any big, I don't want big money. I don't want a limited schedule. If they would allow me to go back and just do house shows, I'd be able to create the writers, all that bullshit you just don't have to deal with. You just go back and do your thing. And my thing is wrestling. Wrestlers, audience. That's all I want, man. A ring wrestler's audience. That's my favorite thing.